Hello, so great to see you. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to talk about my reading list. So, those of you who have been following me for a while know that every 6 months I release a list of books that I have read that I want to share with you. Some are good, some are great, some are amazing. And part of why I share this list with you is to help you in any way that you can. I think books have such a wonderful way of enhancing coaching conversations and allowing us to take a subject a little bit deeper on our own terms. And I am a big believer that I will not recommend a book to a leader until I've read it myself personally. Okay, so let's get started on the first half of 2022. So we're going to start with my absolute favorite by one of my favorite authors, which is Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. So this is her newest book, and it is a wonderful book that explores human connection and how we make true connection with others. And one of my favorite quotes in the book goes like this: our connection with others can only be as deep as our connection with ourselves. And I think that that's such a beautiful and true idea. We can only be as connected to someone else as we are connected to ourselves. We can only be as honest with someone else as we are as honest with ourselves. So I highly recommend you pick it up no matter where you are in your leadership journey. It is a wonderful book. She also has kind of an accompanying HBO miniseries that goes along with it. I haven't finished that quite yet, but the first couple episodes were wonderful. Okay, number two, Leading with Questions. This is a great book for leaders who want to expand the depth of conversation they're having with employees. It helps you think through how you can lead with a question as opposed to an answer, because questions really generate more conversation, more thought, and ultimately a deeper connection. So, really good read. Highly recommend it. The next one, The Coaching Habit. Now, this is not just for coaches. Now, I do highly recommend it for any coach, but it's also a really good book for leaders who are interested in incorporating coaching principles into their leadership. So, this will talk you through how you can act in a coaching capacity with your team. So, highly recommend it. It's a pretty short read and really, really good. Really enjoyed that. The next one is the story factor. So, this talks through the value of the stories we tell and how we can so much more effectively communicate an idea, a feeling, and inspire others through our stories. There are some wonderful examples in this book of really meaningful stories that people have shared, and it will help you to frame the stories that you share with others so you can more effectively communicate. So, pick that up too. The next one is A More Beautiful Question. Now, this is a fascinating look at questions that's written by a journalist. And their perspective is that questions lead to more innovation and ingenuity, which is amazing and very true, right? If you look at some of the top innovative companies, they always question the status quo. So, another really good read just for fun. And also, if you want to turn your organization into a more collaborative and innovative one. Okay, this book, CoActive Coaching, which you can see I have quite a few notes in, is pretty exclusively for coaches. So if you are a coach or if you're interested in pursuing a career in coaching, would highly recommend this. It's very similar to the training I received at UC Berkeley, and it's a wonderful foundation for coaching that is based on true connection between coach and coachee. So it's a wonderful book that will help you if you're starting your coaching career or if you're looking to enhance your capabilities. So, highly recommend that one. The next one I have been looking for a while. So, it is called The Confidence Gap. And you can see also lots of notes and references from when I read this. So, I have been searching for a great book about imposter syndrome for all of my clients. And I say all of my clients because all of the books I had read prior to The Confidence Gap were written for women. And that's lovely if you're a woman, but most men don't really connect with a story that's truly directed just at women. So the confidence gap is a universal resource for anyone who thinks they're struggling with imposter syndrome. And by the way, you are not alone. Almost without exception, most of my clients struggle with imposter syndrome. So I'm very excited to find this. That's a great resource for whomever you are. So if imposter syndrome has ever crossed your mind, please pick this up. If you are a coach or a leader who's supporting someone through struggles with imposter syndrome, also a great resource to help them. Okay, fun, quick read for new managers. The 1 Minute Manager. So this is quite an old book that has been rewritten a number of times. This is the latest version, and I would highly recommend the super quick read for any new manager. It's a very practical guide to management. So hand these out in your orientation for new managers. And then finally, the last book is Find Your Why. So anyone who's read Simon Sinek's Start with Why and love that may be interested in this. So this is a deeper dive into how to find your why. Most of it is directed at facilitators who are going to help others through the process of discovering their why. So it's not as mind opening as Find Your Why, but it is practical if you are a facilitator. Okay, so that is it for the first half of 2022. A link to all of the books will be down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates, and let me know what you think. Let me know which of these books you picked up and how you enjoyed them. And I hope you have a great day, and we will talk again soon. Take care. Bye.